Hey guys. It's that.
Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel, give me the fufu juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a weedy.
You found a weedy?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Good morning. It is a chilly morning. It's like 41 degrees out. Not a big fan of these temperatures. I do not like the cold. I'm out detecting anyway because, I'm not going to sit inside all day. Whatever. I went to an old school. I'm running out of places really, but when I went back to an old school that I've detected quite a lot of times before, and decided, I've always found something interesting here every time I've gone. So what the heck? Let's see what I can find. And I found something interesting. My very first hole, I've gone probably 40, 50 feet, something like that, and I found a wheat penny in an area that I've detected before. It was old, deep, like 8 inches or so, but let's see what we got. You can easily see we've got the back of a wheat cent there, but how old is it? Let's find out, see if we can see. That might say 21. Yeah, I think that does. I think that says 1921. So not a bad start to the day. We'll definitely take that. I don't know how much I'll get a chance to get out this weekend, but we're going to give it our all. Whatever we can do, we'll do. I'm a bit stunned at this one. I almost did not dig this. It was down there a good ways. I mean, look at that. It was ringing up exactly like a zinc penny. But I have the sections of a harmonica reed plate. Check that out. I think I broke that one. I'm not sure. Pretty sure I probably did. But that's wild. Check that out. Was not expecting that at this old place. Wow, you never know what you're going to find. That is amazing. I will take that. Man, we are on a roll today. I almost wasn't going to dig this. I had two signals within about a foot from each other. One was a zinc penny. I figured it would be. It had a proper zinc penny signal. The other one was a bit odd. I didn't know what it was, so I decided to dig it. Hands are cold. Sorry. I'm not working with my normal phone that I use for recording. Some sort of words right there. I don't know what they are. Let me clean this off a second. Alright, see if we can get this down there. I think that says Imperial though. Nice little spoon. That is not something you would expect to find at a school. I don't think that would have been used in a lunchroom. So that is pretty cool. Might be able to straighten it out. It's trying slowly. I don't know if I want to really try though. It's broken anyways. Well, maybe not. Really cool though. I'm having to say, for not knowing where I was going to go out this morning, I'm having some unexpected good luck. This was another odd signal. It was off to the side a little bit, 6-7 inches down, I'll say. Had a nail in with it that was kind of causing it to mask a little bit. But we got ourselves a spoon bowl, just a spoon bowl. I did not break that one. Not as fancy as the other one. But yeah, that's something else. Cool find. Something else I missed here. And the surprise finds keep coming. This I was absolutely sure was going to be a piece of trash. But if I clean this up, I didn't even wear my vest today. still in the car. This is going to be part of a buckle or a suspender piece, something like that, garter strap kind of thing. Again, not something I expected. This is an older piece. I think it would have been hinged right there based on the way that those pins are positioned right there, so that this flexes kind of like a suspender section or garter strap or something like that. Very cool, very cool. Not something I expected to find. I'm doing quite well here, I have to admit. You never know what you're going to find or where you're going to find it. Kind of flabbergasted at this place. I've been here multiple times before. It's just I'm picking through the iron. I think I'm digging some of those. There's a lot of iron in here, a lot of nails, and I'm taking my time to try to weed out which one might be a nail and get in between them and find odd stuff. And I just found a really cool item. It's not silver like I'm hoping, but it's pretty good. Let's show you. Can you spot it down there? Right there. It's not a coin. It's a US collar disc. Like the insignia one on the collar for US military. I know these because I've had those on my collar. I'm gonna take it home and clean it up a little bit better. That's a cool find though. And that sucker was deep. It was way down here. And I've got, you know, 8 inches, something like that. So, nice, nice, nice. I will take it. I am underneath a power line. Oops. So I've got some massive electromagnetic interference here. But I did just manage to pull myself out another wheat penny. This wasn't too bad. 6 to 7 inches maybe. It's something else. I'm heading back toward the car. I think this is my last pass and I'm heading home. And I avoid underneath this power line, so I'm kind of trying to see what I can find under it. Well, it is later in the day and focus. The sun's starting to go down. Only got maybe an hour and something. It is 5:16, so I think it sets about 6:37, something like that. We got another wheat penny. I don't know what year it is. I don't know if I can manage to get a date right here. I might be able to. Hang on a second. Hang on, let me clean this off a little bit better. There we go, but what does it say? I can't see. It's too sunny. 1946D it looks like. Not bad. Another wheat penny for the day. I think that's what, 3? So I'll kind of sort of take that. I got a little bit of time left here. I'm just along some trees, right, to give me some shade or shielding from the wind. I've already hit this strip before, but I missed this apparently. Yes, 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 yes. I wasn't going to come back out this afternoon. I'm glad I did. It's not silver, but it's just as good in my eyes. Check it out. Right on top of the hole there, you can see the wreath already. I got an IHP. Am I gonna have 1800s coinage today? Can't tell. See if I can do a little bit of cleaning there. Nope. I think that's a 1906. Let me clean it up just a hair better. It is indeed a 1906. Look at that. The date comes through just beautifully. I got myself an IHP for the day. I am super happy about that. I crossed the street into a different area over here where I've hit before, but not that great in the spot I'm in. So let's keep going. Got myself as soon as I can get some sun here. Another wheat scent. See, which way is Lincoln facing? That way. Yeah. Sorry for those that don't like that scratching sound. What does that say there? I cannot tell. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can clean this up a little bit. We take a close look at that. 19 something or other. Can't get my sun just right. I think that says 14, doesn't it? We'll go with that for right now, and then we'll change it if we get home and find out that it's different. This is definitely cool. I had 2 nails in the hole with this. That was kind of throwing it off. So I got the nails off, and I'm like, oh, that couldn't, I guess that was it. It was ringing a really solid, like a 20. See, let me see what it rings up as. 21. So with nails 20, and without nails 21. And I got my plug put back in, and I swung back over it, and it was beeping, you know, doing that double tapping like it was on the surface, and sure enough I had spit it out. That's really cool. Not sure what it is. It looked like part of a pin or brooch that was attached on the back and might have had a stone in the front of it. That is a good find. I will definitely take that. That's cool. Let's keep going. Well, wow. I tell you what, it's the next day now, obviously. We're at the wrap up. That was unexpected. I did not think the day was going to go as it did yesterday. I started out the morning. It was cold outside. The wind was blowing a little bit, and I'm like, oh gosh, do I really want to be out there? Oh, it's 40, like 40 whatever degrees it was, low 40s. And I just wasn't feeling the temperatures, but I wanted to get out detecting. So I finally, after stalling as much as I could, got out detecting. Decided, well, I don't really have a place to go. There's a school I've been to that has a football field down in like a big valley. Everything around it is, you know, protect hills on all sides, so it's really protected. A lot of these fields are like that. Have you noticed? At least in where I'm at. And at least I'll be out of the wind, so let's give it a try. So I headed there, and there was a packed, overflowing parking lot. Kids and parents lined up in the field at tables and booths and stuff doing something. Not even sure what was going on. So much for that idea. And I decided, well, there's another old school literally a quarter mile down the road I've been to a bajillion times. It's got an area in the back, you know, the playground kind of area. It's a single-story school that's just used kind of for administrative use right now and for the virtual program in the area. But back in the late 1800s, there was a two-story school there, so there's some history in the ground. And every time I go there, I find some little something. So I decided, what the heck, let's go there. I don't have anything else. I just want to swing the coil. So I ended up there, and holy cow, I found some really good stuff. Totally unexpected. And then in the afternoon, I decided there's still a lot of sun out. I'm done with everything that I've got going on. I could sit at home and watch a movie and vegetate, or I could get out and, you know, take advantage of the last little bit of warmth that we've got and do something else. So I decided, what the heck, let's go back to the field that I've gone to, another field that I've gone to a million times, see if I can find anything there. Went one side of the road where I usually go, found a wheat penny. Pretty good. Happy with that. And then since I was down at the end of the field where it was easy to cross this road that bisects the field, over to the other side where I don't go as often, I decided, oh, let's just hop over there and see what we can find. There's this old stone wall there somebody had to rebuild, so they had cleared out away some of the brush. And I was hoping I could find something up in that. Didn't. But still came away with some amazing stuff there. I've got a board full of stuff here that I did not expect to find. Let's quit jabbering, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. Look at the variety of stuff that we've got. All stuff, most everything here was completely unexpected. Well, zinc pennies, you pretty much always expect those. A little bit of clad, a pencil topper, because, you know, I was at that school. Big chunk of melted lead. Some coins that wanted to get older. a couple of 66 dimes, 59 penny, a 47 nickel. So almost got myself a war nickel. I got this US collar disc. The back of that is not the modern style backs. It's a little bit older. I think this is the World War II design. Not 100% certain, but I think that's what that is. So really cool find. Glad to have that. Got this buckle or suspender piece here. Very happy to have this, and there is writing on it. Which way did it go? Let's see if I can zoom in on it. G.H. Gamat. I did not look that up. Let me see if I can find out a little bit of information about that. I did find out a little bit about this just now. It took a second to look it up. That doesn't say G.H. Gumalt or Gumat or whatever. It's C.H. Guyot, G-U-Y-O-T. And I found advertisements for the suspenders for this from a location in Philadelphia in 1907. So this is over 100 years old. This little piece of suspender is over 100 years old right here. This goes back to turn of the century, late 1800s, early 1900s, probably earlier. I mean, super early 1900s. You never know what you're gonna find. I mean, World War II, most likely collar disc. 1907 advertisement shows the suspenders that this would have been on. Amazing so far, and we haven't even gotten through half this stuff, so let's keep going. Okay, so from here we move on over to a spoon bowl, which is a more modern spoon bowl, nothing special. I don't think that is silver plated, if I can get you in view there. I think that's just an old school spoon. It was at a school, so that makes sense. In the middle of everything else, at that second spot, I found what appears to be a clay marble. I've never found a clay marble. It kind of has the consistency and feel of a clay marble. It's nice and round. It's got the same look of the ones that I've seen before. That is awesome. That is super awesome. A clay marble. And then we move on to this piece, which had an attachment point on the back. You can see using my newer phone, and the camera, I'm not as crazy for close-up stuff as the old one. The old one just cooperates better. But you can see the attachment point there on the back. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Really decorative there. This would have probably been a brass piece, it feels like, with a stone of some sort in the middle. Could you imagine this thing being worn on a lady's lapel or in the back of her hair or something like that with a big, beautiful red stone in it? That would have been stunning. I love this piece right here. I just wish it had the stone in it. This unexpected piece right here, when I pulled it out, I thought it was a piece of flashing or something, but it has this patinated look to it like silver. And it has a weight like silver, and it bends like silver. So I got it home and tested it with my little acid test, and it shows up as 925 silver. It's been broken or cut on the ends. This may have been a bangle or something of some sort that just got broken at one point, but I found the 925 strip of silver. I mean, what the heck? That's just crazy. Found this cool spoon. I would love to bend this thing back, but I guarantee I'll probably break it if I do, so I'm just going to let it go. Scallop, like a seashell type design. Love this design. I would love to have a set of old ones, vintage ones like this. This would have been beautiful. Little dots going up the center with lines. I mean, just an amazing look. And it says Imperial on the back, which I did not look that up either. I will in a second and see if I can find out a little bit more about that. Found a couple of harmonica reed plates, and everybody has a tendency in the metal detecting world when they find one of these of saying this is a harmonica reed. This is not a harmonica reed. This is a harmonica reed plate. If you look at these little gaps in here, like this one has one sticking up right here. And so does that one. Those are the reeds. They attach down here where you see the rust, and as air blows through them, the reed itself would vibrate and make the sound. So the reeds are actually the little things that are stuck in the center of the slots there, and this is a reed plate that the reeds mount to. And I don't know if you can see it on this one because it's all corroded and everything, but sometimes next to each one of the, I mean, you can see it really good on this one. The little strip there is the reed. Sometimes next to each reed, you would see the letter or note that it would generate. I don't see anything like that on this one. Probably just a, inexpensive harmonica. But now you know. And then we get into the coins. Wheat pennies ranging from a 56 all the way to a 1914. And the 14's in pretty doggone good shape. Look at that. Got some gook still on it, but overall, really good shape. And I got an IHP 1906 in pretty doggone good shape. I'd like to have found an 1800s IHP, but I'll take that. I'm not going to complain about that. And as I close here, I think I did just learn something about this spoon. I was wondering about the seashell shape of it, or scallop, or whatever you want to call it. You could call this a floral pattern or a seashell, I think. And I think floral probably might be more accurate, because I don't think a seashell, the seashells I've seen don't look like that and don't have these bends. I think that would be more like a leaf or petal of a flower, so I think this would be more of a floral design. But I was wondering about this, how would that go in the mouth? The mouth feel on that would be not the greatest, and then I figured it out. This is a sugar spoon. This would be for you to dip your sugar out of your bowl, pour it in your tea, stir it up, and then have afternoon tea or something. So this would have been something quite decorative for your tea, most likely, or coffee, or I'm saying tea because when this would have been used, probably again early 1900s, maybe late 1800s, but I don't think so. I think this would be more early 1900s. This would be for your tea. So again, now I've learned something. And that is the beauty of metal detecting. One, if you really take the time to figure out what it is that you've got, take the item, look at it, inspect it, look it up. You will learn something about things you never even expected to learn things about. And you'll know more about your surroundings. You'll know more about the local history, about U.S. history, about world history than you ever thought you would. Just from doing something that you love to do and that you're passionate about, you can learn. And I have, over the years, learned so much. Probably more than I ever did in school, actually. And I've had so much fun doing it. And two, again, when you're a metal detectorist, sometimes you see this all the time, you never know what you're going to find and where you're going to find it. Went out on a day, like I said, I did not expect to find diddly squat, and came away learning stuff, finding a clay marble, my first one, a strip of silver, IHP, so much good stuff here. It just blows my mind. So was a great day. And it did warm up. It didn't take too long to warm up. The sun came out. So, I've got to go get some stuff to finish I got one ingredient left before I have everything I need for making chili today. So I'm going to do that later today because it's chilly out. Why not? You know, dad fun. Hashtag. And then I'm going to go do some detecting. So see you guys later. Get out there, enjoy life, have some fun, and I'll see you later.